Um, Full transparency. Um, I just absolutely devoured some pasta. So that's why I'm late. Um, what's going on? I hope everybody's doing good today. It's a pretty chill day for me. Had no work, so I woke up late. Went and Me and my friend, we went to the mall. We were in search for the new Beyblades, Beyblade X. Oh for 7. We went to 7 stores and they didn't have anything. None of them had anything. All right. Crazy. Um I do have I do have a reaction planned. We're going to run a reaction. Um I believe I have somebody who is going to excuse me, send me a video to react to. Then we might get into some Fortnite, then close out the stream with Chuxie. We're going to progress. I actually have a shocking revelation that I made on Chuxie. So that could be pretty interesting. So I didn't mean to have caps lock on. This camera looks good. Ooh, good choice. All right. This is actually something that I haven't seen yet. A good pull. All right. I moved my shit. So yeah, it's the Craven trailer. It dropped yesterday. I'm a bit surprised I hadn't seen it yet, but I'm not complaining. The only thing I've seen from the trailer is what Rhino looks like. And I'll give my thoughts on that a bit later. But let's get into it.
My son.
Oh shoot. All right, no, sorry. I don't want subtitles on. Ooh, hold on. He was looking kind of dashing right there. Hold on. Let me put that in slow-mo actually. Yo, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna see that instant replay. Let me make sure it's crispy 1080p as well. Oh! Is that a Twix? Do you guys eat the right Twix or the left Twix? Are you eating right Twix or left Twix? I don't think it's a Twix. It looks like it's a Bev. Oh, he's got a Bev. Okay. He's looking good though. He's all leaned up against the. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Like this, bro. Like I get he's the hunter and he's supposed to crawl around. I just, crawl when they crawl in the movie. It looks so stupid to me. I'm sorry. I'm putting it in slow mo again so we can deep dive. Sorry, the sound is like messed up. I'm just gonna turn it off for a sec. But this shit. So he dives, right? Why don't you just dive onto him right here, right? Like, why don't you just dive onto him? Oh, oops. I didn't mean to open that. I have to be careful. Okay. Why don't like I was saying, why wouldn't you just dive onto him? In this shot, he gets on the ground, crawls, and then tackles the guy. Like I don't Can we see that again? I'll put it a little faster this time. I'm not saying this is going to define the entire movie. It's just a little cringe to me. And I'm not one to really criticize movies like that. I'm glad that that we're even getting Craven the Hunter on the big screen. Um I'll get hyped for any new characters, but you know what I mean. Look at this. Like unnecessary ass crawl. I'm sorry. I'll die on that hill, by the way. I'll back it up a little bit. Of I mean, it's pretty controversial to talk about Rhino being not comically accurate. Um I mean, I get that some people might feel like comically accurate Rhino wouldn't have worked on the big screen, and I can understand that. Um, I respectfully disagree because we've seen plenty of characters of similar uh vibe work. You know what I mean? Um, Juggernaut, I guess, is a good example. I mean, he looks a little bit different than what he did in the comics, but it's not like they turned him into just like a giant monster. Um, I don't know. I don't mind him being like a mutated rhino or whatever, but of course, yeah, here we go. I don't mind him being like a mutated rhino or whatever. I'm sure it's gonna work a bit better for the plot of the movie. You know, that's just 2 cents though. Um, it's a very agree to disagree type of thing for me. All right. So that was the trailer for Rhino, or excuse me, that was the trailer for Craven. It looks pretty solid. Ooh, ooh. All right. Now we have a debate topic. Interesting. All right. Let's get that opened up here. Shoot. This is an easy one though, I'll be honest. Sorry. I'm not computer savvy. It's taking me a moment to get this opened. Okay. So here's the image that was sent to me, right? One has got to go. All right, and we have JoJo's, My Hero, Dragon Ball Z, and Mob Psycho. It's Mob Psycho for me. Um as good as Mob Psycho is, the I can take one of the I'm getting rid of it for the volume alone. Um Mob Psycho is what, 25 episodes? Am I tripping? Am I dumb? Is that per season? And I haven't read um yeah, so it's 2 seasons and I'm pretty sure oh, it might be 2 25 episode seasons. Oh, it's okay. Sorry, one season is 12. One season is 25. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so it's only 37 episodes and two OVAs compared to uh, I think parts 1 through 5 are like 130 something episodes. This is up in the 150s, I believe, and this is Dragon Ball Z. I'm not a fan of the original Dragon Ball Z, to be honest. I prefer Kai. You can call me a hater. I just like the pacing in Kai better than the original Dragon Ball Z. But I still would take Dragon Ball Z over Mob Psycho. Mm, hold on, now I actually kind of because if this was Dragon Ball Z Kai, I would probably take it over Mob Psycho. But I guess it's a little bit closer because it's the original Dragon Ball. Um, Nah, nah, nah. Mob Psycho is gonna go. That's my final answer. So one has got to go. We're getting rid of Mob Psycho. All right, that's the one that we're getting rid of. Final answer. Agree to disagree if you want. Um, now, now that that is out of the way, it's time for some Fortnite. Hopefully, we can mess with people. Well, not mess with people, but meet some interesting people, to say the least. That'd be preferred. But I guess we'll see. So we'll run a few games before it. I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna see if I can find anybody interesting. Maybe have a little yap sesh. Last time I played, I didn't find anybody that had their microphone in. Um, we'll see. We'll run a couple games. See if I can find anybody to chat with. Oh, he's telling me wait. Are you sending me something else? Yo. This man's making me. This man's process of elimination. You got it, bro. All right, hold on. Little bonus action here. Just give me a sec. Man, this computer is loading so slowly. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, here's the bonus round. Uh, so clearly we've replaced Dragon Ball Z with Dragon Ball Z Kai, but we still have JoJo's and we still have My Hero. Um, this is more difficult than the other one for sure, because if it was regular Dragon Ball, that would be the one to go. And I'm just gonna be honest, JoJo's is easily my favorite of the three here, so that's not going anywhere. Like I'm not gonna touch that one. Um, it's kind of difficult because My Hero. Oh, spoiler warning. No, no, I'll do my best not to spoil it. But okay, I'll just say this: My Hero. I'm not a huge fan of the ending, but then at the same time, Dragon Ball Z Kai. Um, it. Excuse me. I'm not a huge fan of that. Actually, no, no, no. Nah, nah. We'll get rid of My Hero. We'll get rid of My Hero. Um, Crap. No, 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 no. My Hero has to stay. My Hero has to stay. Um, yeah, yeah. The ending doesn't ruin the whole show. Z Kai, it's just for me personally. It doesn't have that many. Like My Hero has more memorable moments for me personally. That could honestly just be because of my age. Because when Kai was airing, I was like a lot younger than I was when I was watching My Hero for the first time. So that very well could be a contributing factor. Like I can acknowledge that I'm probably a bit biased. And then JoJo's same rules apply, but I actually just like JoJo's better. Like objectively, I just like it better. So final answer: Dragon Ball Z Kai has to go. And then assuming that there's going to be another bonus round, um, my hero has to go. I'm sorry. I love JoJo's too much. Um, yeah, I love JoJo's too much. It can't be touched for me. Um, yeah, I don't even think there's an anime that I can like think of off the top of my head that would realistically um I'd rank like 1A, 1B or even over JoJo's. Maybe Attack on Titan. Maybe Attack on Titan. Um and I would say Hunter x Hunter if Hunter x Hunter actually had like at least a conclusive end to the arc or something like that, you know what I mean? I mean obviously the Chimera arc. Yeah, Chimera Ant arc, is that what it is? Yeah. The Chimera Ant arc that has a conclusive ending, but there's still, the was it the election arc? That still just has some questions left unanswered. Oh, bone 2 times. This man does not want to see Fortnite. Okay, so is this? Oh, interesting. Hold on. It's a good question. I might not be the best person to answer this question, but I'll do my best. Okay. So here, I'm assuming this is OG Fortnite or Chapter 2 Season 2. First things first, it's a bit difficult to tell like exact. I mean, are we assuming that this is season 1 of Fortnite? Cuz I personally didn't play season 1. I started towards the end of season 2. Like that was when I started playing. I started like 2 or 3 weeks before season 3 started. So that was in like I think it was in February that I started playing Fortnite. February of 2018 was my first game. Um, I also didn't play Chapter 2 Season 2 as much as I should have. Because this chapter was out at the same time 2K20 was my number one game. So I played 2K20 a lot, NBA 2K20. So I really didn't get much time on either of these games. I guess using that logic alone, I would probably have to say that I prefer um, OG Fortnite, assuming that this is including chapters 1 through 10, or excuse me, seasons 1 through 10. Um, I didn't play it all season 1. Season 2, I really wasn't good enough to genuinely like rate that season accurately. I liked the map obviously, but it was the same map as season 3 besides like what Lucky Landing. So I really liked season 3, of course. Season 4 was a lot of fun as well. I was a double pump demon back in the day, and then they nerfed that in season 5, or they vaulted it season 5. I liked the new desert biome. Season 6 was the Halloween one. I liked redeploy. I liked glider redeploy. Um, I liked glider redeploy as a feature, and I liked the shadow thing. Season 7 was really fun. Season 7, I don't want to call it underrated because I feel like it's pretty fairly rated by the people who actually did play back then. Um, but I did really like that season. I really liked the winter biome. I really liked just the whole aesthetic. Fortnite during Christmas time is just unmatched. There's just no comparison that can be made. Um, and then season 8 was the pirate season. It wasn't as good. It was definitely a step down. Season 9, they vaulted the pump right before the World Cup. Insane. I don't know why they would do that, but it was interesting pull the carpet out from under their player base type of move. And then season 10, I did not play season 10. I didn't touch season 10 as soon as I saw those mechs. Um I remember the day like I was on my I season 10, when was that? That was that like late 2019? I'm gonna look. When it was Yeah, I was gonna say it was. I figured it was mid to late summer. I couldn't quite remember. But yeah, that season sucked for me. I did not like it at all. Chapter 2 season 1 I played quite a bit because it was just a return to what worked, but then the season got really old because that season was like 5 or 6 months. It was crazy. And then chapter 2 season 2 I played some, but most of my time was going into NBA 2K20. So I can't really properly answer this question. Just because by default I would probably take OG Fortnite. So that's the that's the end of my discussion. Oh shoot, bro, you're sending me all these things that I like low key haven't seen the shows. Like, I can't properly discuss this, but I'm gonna do my best. Keep sending these though; these are fun. Like, keep finding them. Find some Beyblade ones. I could really yap about some Beyblade ones. Yo, this is cooked. I'm not gonna be able to answer this question accurately, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Oh, all right. This is a lot. This is 9. This is a step up. I've had to deal with 4 shows, get rid of one. So that's only getting rid of 25%, answering 25% of the question really. And then it was a 50-50. Now this is a 1 in 9. I have to pick who had it worse out of all of these people, and I haven't seen ah no, sorry. Actually no, I've seen more of these than I thought. So okay, let's just go down the line from left to right, top to bottom. Okay, so this is obviously Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. This is Kurapika. Oh my goodness, casual alert. Is this Itachi? Itachi Uchiha, and then Sasuke's down here. Eren, of course. Um, bro, I almost called him Berserk. This is Guts from Berserk, and then this is the main character from Tokyo Ghoul, right? Oh, I can Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, right? And then Sasuke. Is this the main character from ReZero? I think. And then luckily this is Dororo. I've seen that one. Of all the ones that of all the anime that like somebody could have seen here, I think Dororo was probably like the least common. Um, it's a good question. Um, I haven't seen a lot of these shows in a minute, so off the rip, I don't think Aaron had it the worst. Cause wasn't bro like plotting this the whole time? Wasn't? Am I wrong about that? Like, was he not plotting everything from the very beginning? Like once he learned what was going on. Um, hmm. I wish I had like a bingo thing that I could put on that. Like, you know? Um okay, so it's not Aaron. Thorfinn is Thorfinn's probably up there. Uh should I do a tier list? Is that like what you're is that what we're feeling right now? Is that the type of concept that we're looking for? Cuz if this was a tier list, I feel like this would be a better format. I can go to tier maker or whatever it is. You could put the images into MS Paint. Uh that's true. I just don't. I will keep that in mind, but I don't think this is a good enough talking point for me to really be doing all that because I just honestly don't have enough knowledge on most of these characters to properly put this together. But I guess I can just yap. Um. Oh wait, hold on. Let me try to put myself in their shoes because I know I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul at all. I could turn it into a tier list, bro. No, you don't have to do that. Don't worry. Um. This will suffice while you discuss a different scenario. Okay. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Do you have a different scenario? Let me look. Oh yeah, you do have one. Ooh, good one. Hold on. All right, this is a good one. I have to zoom out a little bit. All right, which one is more iconic? So we've got, of course, Nuketown. This is Black Ops One Nuketown, and then we have Rust, of course. Um, so which is more iconic? Um, this is a difficult question to answer because really depends on who you ask. I feel like anybody who has played I feel like anybody who played MW2 in its prime, like when it came out, you know, talking pre what was that 2009 when that game dropped? Am I remembering that correctly? 2009 would say Rust. But I feel like anybody that played the games after would probably say Nuketown just because I feel like Nuketown is a map that's more you know, they brought it back for every Black Ops game, right? They brought it back in 1, 2, 3, 4, Cold War or 5, as well as I can only assume it's going to be in 6. I don't know how they would make a Black Ops game and not have Nuketown in it. Which see, the fact that I can say that, I think it makes it more iconic. Um but like I said, if there's anybody who had played MW2, they might make an argument that just strictly going based on Black Ops 1 Nuketown versus MW2 Rust, they might be able to make the argument MW2 Rust is more iconic. Um because I feel like Black Ops 2 really like was when this map got you know started to transcend COD as a game. You know what I mean? Like people know Nuketown without even having played a COD game at this point. But the thing is, you can say the same thing about Rust. It's just that since Rust is, I guess you could say since Rust has been in less games, it's just objectively lesser known. You know what I mean? Like if you just add up every single player that has played on Rust versus Nuketown, I just feel like the number for Nuketown would be higher. Like if you were to count every single player that has ever played a game on Rust versus every single player that has ever played a game on Nuketown, I just feel like Nuketown um definitely because it's been in more games, I feel like that number would just be higher. That's just me. But it could really go either way. It just depends on which games you like resonated with more. I definitely resonated more with the Black Ops games as opposed to Modern Warfare. Um, like in Modern Warfare 2 and 3, I really did play more survival and missions more than multiplayer just because I this is going to be controversial. I never really got into zombies. Like I always liked survival and missions. Well, sorry, missions isn't really the same thing. I've always liked survival in the Modern Warfare games more than I liked zombies. Um and that's, talking original Call of Duty games cuz like I'm a big fan of Cold War zombies. That I feel like that zombies, I don't want to call it underrated, but I feel like it definitely because Cold War isn't as iconic of a game as like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, it definitely gets overlooked. As well as World at War Zombies is just, of course, it's like it's the best one in my opinion. Um, but yeah, that's my thoughts. I wouldn't say I'm the most avid Call of Duty player ever, so you can just take my words with a grain of salt, I suppose. Ooh, dang, it's like good calls. Max Prestige clip farming, okay, we locked. All right, this is a good one. I gotta move myself. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, who is the most iconic? And this could be answered a few different ways. I'm gonna get into it. So, of course, from left to right, we've got Bret the Hitman Hart, Sting, literally nicknamed the Icon, The Undertaker, The Rock, and John Cena. All right, first thing I'm going to say, it depends on your age. Okay, if you grew up, if you grew up with these stars, like if you grew up watching The Undertaker in the mid to late '90s, 2000s, you're going to pick The Undertaker. If you didn't really like The Undertaker, or if you were just more of like a if you wanted to have more of an edge, you would pick The Rock. Um, but the argument that I am going to make is that actually, nah, sorry, I won't get off topic right now. Um, uh, okay. All five of these wrestlers deserve their flowers, right? So it's pretty difficult for me to pick just one out of these is the most. Brett, he really did he really did make he really did bring wrestling to where it is now. You know what I mean? Like it really did go from in the 80s and early 90s, those like long title reigns, all that stuff. Long title reigns, squash matches and everything. And of course, these all still exist today, but they were a lot more prominent in the 80s. Bret Hart really did bring like the old school, like technical wrestling style. And I'm not going to say he invented it or anything, but he really did mainstream it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of wrestlers today take inspiration from Bret Hart. And that's, obviously just one of the many that people take inspiration from. But he's definitely one of the pioneers for that technical style in the United States anyway, even though he is Canadian. Um, Sting. Sting is very iconic as well. It's just a bit difficult to rate him because he really did only like after WCW went under, we just didn't hear from him on a relevant scale for damn near 15 years, right? So as far as I'm not sure if how many of you are aware. So pretty much what happened was he was like a surfer, for a while in WCW, and then he adopted this like uh this gimmick right here where he was just kind of like a phantom, the icon, of course. He ascended from the ceiling with the cable and everything. Um and yeah, he was just really a thorn in the NWO side. And then eventually he kind of like joined the NWO sort of. It was a whole thing. I personally love, as much as I love Sting, I'm a little bit too young to have truly experienced Sting, like his impact on like pop culture and everything like that. So it's a bit difficult for me to rate him, but personally to me he's probably the least iconic just because it's a bit more difficult for me to go back and watch like his WCW highlights than it is for any of these other four. Like these three have iconic 21st century matches, right? These three have iconic 21st century matches, and these two are very much more in the 90s. Um, of course Sting, he had the whole thing where he was in TNA for a while, when it was first starting up like NWA TNA, and then he debuted in WWE for the first time in 2015. Had the match with Triple H where he should have won. Had the match against Seth Rollins, and then that was pretty much it. Right? He got injured, and they just didn't have any more plans for him really. And then he ends up going to AEW, and he has that amazing retirement run with Darby Allin, and they even won the tag team championships, um, in the or excuse me, what was it that they success? I don't remember. Did they win them? It was at Revolution. They either won them or defended them successfully, where Darby Allin jumped through the glass. Um, yeah, here's the moment. I can't remember if they retained. It was the main event. I can't remember if they retained the championships or excuse me. Yeah, so they came into the match as the champions. They came into the match as the champions, and this was the EVP Matt and Nick Jackson. It was a great match. It definitely did need to be a tornado tag match because seeing Sting like trying to work a match like a regular match in 2024 would have been a bit criminal. All right, Undertaker. As far as mainstream goes, I think Undertaker and one of these other two people are 1A and 1B, right? Because of course The Rock has made a name for himself in Hollywood, but if we're just looking strictly at what they've done in their pro wrestling careers, I think Undertaker and John Cena are 1A and 1B, right? Um like hold on. This is one of the most iconic. Who is the most iconic? This sound is more iconic than any of those wrestlers. Like listen. Like so many people have heard that sound and they might not even know that it is the Undertaker's like part of his thing. Um of course Undertaker the streak. I was so sad when Brock Lesnar broke the streak back in 2014. I was like 12. I was heartbroken. Sorry, this is a good yap sesh. Um but yeah, Undertaker definitely extremely iconic. He had some great time in the ring. SmackDown like 2008 and 2009. That was a more underrated part of his career. He was on like TV Weekly. Um hmm. Even yeah, it's a bit difficult for me to rate. Um yeah, I think it's going to end up being The Undertaker. Like after I've been talking to myself, I think the most iconic is going to be The Undertaker. But there's just so much. There's just like nothing I really even need to say. You know, he's been doing this for he had been working for 30 years. He retired back in 2020, WrestleMania 36. WrestleMania 36, AJ Styles in that cinematic match was amazing. He had some interesting matches. He had in you know in his later years. Specifically the Saudi Arabia matches, that tag match where it was the Brothers of Destruction versus DX. That was like 20 years too late. Um, but yeah, no, I think Undertaker, even though surprisingly he has the least amount of gold on this in this picture. Like he's definitely won the least amount of championships in this picture. I mean, you know, cuz I'm including Sting's belts that he's won in like TNA and stuff. Um and WCW, of course. Undertaker has definitely won the least amount of belts, which is interesting. It's just that he doesn't have to. He's that iconic, right? All right, and now we come to The Rock. Um The Rock was great, right? The main thing that holds him back for me in this list is that the prime of his career was a lot shorter. You know, like longevity is the word I'm looking for. Longevity really hurts The Rock here. And obviously Sting was big enough to pretty much surpass that. And of course, The Rock made a name for himself in Hollywood, um, as he really was one of the first um, WWE professional wrestlers to make that jump successfully. Of course, people followed in his footsteps, like Batista. He's like the main one, but The Rock really did start in WWE, and then he just kind of made a name for himself in Hollywood, and he was able to transcend from there. Uh, I feel like okay. I mean, Rocky Maivia, of course, uh, not well liked. It was just a bit corny for what the audience was looking for at that time. They were looking for like a badass that hated their boss, that type of thing. Which I'm gonna get to the person that is more iconic than everybody in this picture in a moment, right? Um, yeah, and then of course he joined the Nation of Domination as The Rock. He was a heel. He was doing his thing. Then he flip flopped babyface and heel a ton during the Attitude Era. They just loved doing that, just spamming shock, um, just spamming moments for like shock, that type of thing. The Rock did good work, and then of course he comes back, in 2011, wrestles that tag match at Survivor Series versus The Miz and Truth. Wrestles John Cena 2 years in a row. I don't know why they would do that. It's a bit stupid to me. I don't really like when they just announce a WrestleMania main event like 8 to 10 months in advance. Um, or all but announce the main event. Um, I also don't like that he beat CM Punk for the championship. That that was just not necessary. Like, how are you gonna call the match once in a lifetime in 2012 and then do it in 2013? Like, it's just kind of stupid. And of course, I don't mind the match because I like that Cena eventually, did get his win. The Rock did put him over, um, that type of thing. And then The Rock disappears for a while. He comes back in 2023. Well, no, sorry, 2024 to assist in the Bloodline storyline with Cody Rhodes and everything. And he was originally the plan was originally going to be The Rock versus Roman, and Cody versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, which I am so glad they did not go that direction. Um, WWE, uh, that would have really hurt them. Like they're in such a good resurgence right now that genuinely would have hurt them so bad. Um, and yeah, he did the right move doing his with his final boss character. I think it's pretty cool. We'll have to see when he returns, see what he ends up doing, see if he feuds with The Rock, or excuse me, see if he feuds with Roman, see if he feuds with Cody over the title, etc. Um, and then last but not least, John Cena. Um, I would probably argue that John Cena has the most recognizable face to like a casual person. You know what I mean? Like if I walked up to if I left my house right now and walked up to the first person I see, I guarantee you that they would at least know John Cena. It depends on how old they are though. That's the thing. Um, hmm. I feel like if you put 100 people in a room and you ask them to name as many of these faces as they can, I think I would argue that Undertaker and John Cena would be the top two for sure. Um, I don't think The Rock would be top. I think The Rock would be third, and then these two would be last, of course, mainly because of their, when they were active wrestlers. They, back in the '90s mainly was their prime anyway. Um, okay, so the final answer in this picture, who is the most iconic? I think I would have to say The Undertaker. But there is one person. There is only one person that is more iconic than these five. It is this man right here. This is the most iconic. This right here is the most iconic person. Wait, there, there he is. So this is the most iconic person in the picture right here. Oops. Um, but yeah, that was a good one. That was a good yap session. Oh, and he made a tier list, bro. If you made a tier list, would have asked if you made a. I would have asked you to make a one that I can answer more accurately. I'll give it a try though. Oh shoot, suffering tier list. Yo, what is Leorio doing here? Why is what is Leorio doing here, bro? Alright. Let's rename the tiers. Oh, actually, no. We don't have to. We don't have to do all that. That's extra. Um, I have to blow my nose. Josh, can you make a Beyblade tier list? If you make like a Beyblade tier list with all of like the Beyblades from the first season, I could do like ranking them based on appearance, ranking them based on performance, um, ranking them based on like how cool they were in the anime, I guess. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I could yap about that for a while. Um, and I feel like they'd get good views, you know, good nostalgia bait. Um, is this the ReZero guy? Potential ReZero spoiler warning. Yeah, it's the ReZero main character. All right. I haven't seen this show, so I have to do some research to figure out what his name is and how much he suffered. Cuz I honestly don't know. Plot. Okay, so it's an isekai. So I already don't feel bad for bro because it's not real. You know what I mean? Like it's an isekai, so pretty much an isekai for those who don't know. It just means that the anime centers around the main character is dead. They actually died and they wake up in this strange fantasy world where everybody runs around with underwear on their head or something, you know. It's usually just shit like that. But I don't feel bad for him, bro. It's not real. You know, he's already dead and he gets revived, right? So yeah, I don't really care. Just summoned into a fantasy-like world, he's killed. Candidate become next ruler only to revive some hours. So he can't. Okay, so I guess he can never die. Realizes he has the power to turn back time after his death. Okay, so he can go back in time. I feel bad. This is like high key just not a good tier list for me to do because I don't know shit about half of these characters. Oh wait, no, I can just do a did not seen tier. I'm so smart. Oops. We haven't seen. All right. Perfect. Oops. Didn't mean to. Oh, I edited it by accident. Hold on. Oh, I'm fucking this up. I'm gonna get this right. I will fix it. Yo. Yo. D. Alright, row below. There we go. Now we'll edit that one. Alright. There we go. So now we can accurately rate this a little bit better. Anyway, and there's just like it's gonna be like 1 to 2 people per tier. So Kanaki's going in there. This guy's going in there. I think that's it. Um, I'm gonna put the Naruto characters in there too, because I honestly just haven't seen that show in years. So I'm not gonna be able to accurately rate them. Okay. Diavolo would be at the top of this list, by the way, if he was on here. Um, I have to lock in and remember what happens in half of these shows. I haven't seen most of these shows since like 2022 at least. Berserk's up there. I'll put him at yeah, or excuse me, Guts is up there. I'll put Guts in S. Um, his girl gets smashed in front of him, and then he like and then she loses memory that they were ever like together or something. Um, to sum it up, to sum it up, you know, it's obviously a bit more in depth than that, but uh, Kurapika. Hmm. So I know all of his family gets like murdered or whatever. Um, does he like see them get murdered? Potential hunter, ex hunter. Sorry, I read it. Potential hunter spoiler warning. Just a heads up. Kurapika suffer? Question mark. All right, some sweet. There are a lot of suffering. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I know his main thing, like the reason his eyes are glowing, is because he's trying to get his get back for like his family. Um, I don't know. I just don't like feel bad for him though. You know, like I don't know. Like he's in, he's too cold for me to feel bad for him, right? Like he really brought a shovel to a fight. Like that's crazy. I'm putting him in D. Because this is suffering, you know? So this is tier list on people who have suffered the most. So we have to look at these characters. And we have to rate them on who has suffered the most versus suffered the least. Oh wait, no, actually, no, he suffered more than Leorio, right? Am I cooked? Scroll up a bit so your face cam doesn't block S tier. Oh yeah, good call. Thank you. Um, it's just so difficult. Thorfinn's up there. Thorfinn's probably A for me. Um, uh, I don't know. I Thorfinn, you know, he had his whole thing where his life was his his upbringing was bad. He watched his father die in front of him. Um, he grew up with that, just kind of following that crew around. Learned to get kills and all that. Was about a murder. Oh man, I can't. I'm not gonna remember half the people's names. But at the end of the first season, spoilers for Vinland Saga, spoilers for Vinland Saga. Um, yeah, he murdered the guy. Uh, no, was it Canute that murdered the guy who like Thorfinn wanted to murder, and then Thorfinn got like captured and sold into slavery. Um, and his like morale was completely destroyed. He also just has like severe like mental health problems. Yeah, he can go A. It doesn't really touch what happened to Guts for me. But yeah, he can go A. Dororo, he pretty much just like loses all of his senses and limbs, and like he can't talk or anything. Um, and I also don't feel bad for Aaron. I think yeah, I think he'll go B, and then Aaron. Oops, bro, I can't undo it. Okay, I think Aaron's gonna go B as well. I think no. Yeah, I like that better because I just don't feel bad for Aaron, bro. I'm sorry. Like he's just doing his thing. If you were to pick a different character from Attack on Titan, I might have felt a little worse for them, but it could also just be that I like don't remember the show at all. Um, that's not true, by the way. I do remember the show. It's just that if I'm remembering it incorrectly, is what I'm saying. So this is the list. So in S tier for the most suffering, we have Guts, then Thorfinn, Then is his name Dororo? I don't remember the actual guy's name. Um, then Kurapika and then Aaron share C. Kurapika has the slight edge though. He's on high C, and then D is Leorio. Like I don't really remember what happens to Leorio. I mean, the main arc, the main thing about his character is that he's not the main character. You know what I mean? So it's just a bit difficult for me to really put my finger on how much he's suffered. Besides the random small dialogue that we've had where he just kind of goes, "Oh yeah, my family died," that type of thing. So that's the list. And then of course, a couple people and haven't seen. I've seen Naruto, but it was like 10 years ago, so I shouldn't really count it. And I genuinely just haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul or ReZero. Um, so this is the list. Agree or you can agree or disagree. Or I could, or you can flame me because the list is completely wrong. It's up to you. Um, not the best topic I could have ranked. Ooh. I like doing these, but like I feel like all of my answers are always just so definitive. Like the only one that I've really had to ponder at was the wrestling one, and I even had to cheat. All right. So who has the best fries? Who has the best fries? Um I live in the Northeast, so I've only had like 5 or 6 of these. No, sorry. Let's see. One, sorry. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, I guess I've had more than I thought. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've had 13. I guess 13 of 20. I guess 13 of 20 is a pretty good rate. It's a pretty good amount. It's more than half. Um, it's between Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A for me. I just really do love Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Like I absolutely love waffle fries. I heard that they're getting rid of them. All right, let me look. This is 4 years ago. I don't. I could just be. I could be dead wrong. I'm on Team Taco Bell, which is kind of crazy. They did so good. That's what I'm saying. Like I genuinely think it's just the sauce and the fact that they're like cheese fries. You know what I mean? Um. Yeah. Here we go. USA Today is crazy. Uh. We'll see if I'm wrong. Okay. It's fake news. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spread misinformation. Doesn't seem like they're getting rid of them because that would have been a really stupid decision if they did get rid of them. By the way, um, I think I'm gonna have to say Taco Bell for me personally as well, though. Um, yo, it's good, Javian. You're witnessing top tier Yap session, top tier clip farm. um, I feel like I feel like of all these fries, the worst ones are definitely Sonic. As a person who used to work at Sonic, I genuinely have beef with those fries. Because if you're at Sonic, what are you doing not getting tater tots? Like what? Um, yeah. I'd take Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the best one. I would say McDonald's is up there too. Yeah, I could say we could say that McDonald's is up there too. What are my thoughts? All right, hold on. Make me a Beyblade tier list or find me one. All right. So as you can see, they like when Deadpool dances, but they don't like when She-Hulk was twerking. Um, I think this really does come down to just the execution of the choreography. Because if She-Hulk was twerking well, I don't think there would have been any problems. But she was just like not hitting that, right? Like she was not twerking that well. But Deadpool was hitting that. Like, bye bye. Like he was hitting that, right? Like there's no critiquing of the choreography that there could have been. Of course, because it's that it was actually choreographed very well. Whereas the She-Hulk twerking, it was kind of just like more of a bit. So I guess I can understand why people view these two in different light. I don't I didn't really care for this show She-Hulk in general. It's just not really it just didn't really wet the whistle for me, if you will. Pause. Yeah, it just didn't really it just didn't satisfy me, I guess you could say. Whoa, chill. Sorry. No. It didn't, because I don't want to say I didn't like it. It just didn't live up to my I didn't even have I was going to say it didn't live up to my expectations, but I didn't have high expectations. um it didn't get the job done for me. No, sorry. It didn't um it didn't hit the spot. No, that doesn't sound good either, bro. It didn't because I didn't mind it. It's not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't really. It wasn't really my cup of tea. Is that the word? It wasn't really my cup of tea. Like, is that what we're going with here? It wasn't really my cup of tea. The show wasn't really my cup of tea. I just wasn't really a fan of. Oh, okay, here we go. Now we're talking. This is a 30-minute yap session. Um, but yeah, no, the oops. All right, my computer's frozen. Hold on. Yeah, no, the show I didn't mind it. I think I wasn't really a huge fan of She-Hulk as a character. Like, but even before they animated her. Okay, this is where it gets serious. This is where it gets serious. Full disclosure, we are taking into is there zero G characters in here? No zero G characters. Okay. Okay. All right. The main thing that we're going to be looking at here is longevity, their skills as a blader, because if they were a weak blader, then their character isn't going to rank high just because they didn't really have any development, you know what I mean? They didn't have meaningful time, like character time, that type of thing. Um it kind of throws me off that Jenga isn't first. Um all right. I need to drink my water. Full disclosure, we're going to be spoiling Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, and Metal Fury, as well as um, this is my opinion. Please feel free to agree to disagree with me. Um, a lot of this is going to be biased as well because there's just certain Beyblades that I like better for no uh, main reason. Of course, Jinga, he's the main character. He's literally in damn near every episode. I don't know if I like. Uh, I think I want letters. Oops. Yeah, I'd rather have letters. All right. I'm also adding a tier for not ranking, not enough screen time. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get a couple. No, I'll just go in the order that it gives me. It gives me two Blader DJs. Um. Okay. I'm actually gonna like save the top tiers for like actual relevant and contributing in characters that contribute. right? Just so that we can throw the rest of them in don't rank. You know what I mean? Just because I don't want to put them in. I don't want to put them in F, right? Because they're not F characters. It's just that they didn't really have enough screen time for me to really feel comfortable putting them next to somebody who may be in D, or excuse me, C or B. Um. Oh, I have to make a new. I have to make a new C tier. It's awkward. There we go. Yeah. So like I was saying, there are bad characters, but they're not gonna go in don't rank. I'm gonna just put characters who don't have enough screen time in that. All right. So Jinga, I think it's a easy S. He's the main character. He plays that role well. You know what I mean? He has very likable Beyblade and all that stuff. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. All right, that's a bit better. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, sure, you could make the argument that he kind of didn't really have to deal with any adversity. I'd counter your argument by saying I agree with you, because yeah, he really didn't. I mean, until the end of the series, he really didn't have to like surpass his limits. Like in the end of the first season, he pretty much just he beat a overpowered yet vulnerable Ryuga. End of the second season, he did have the help of Masamune against Faust and everything, and then and then after that, him and Ryuga pretty much both beat the last villain, and then at the end of the third season, he literally needed every single Blader's like power. Like they literally put their Beyblades in the sky and sent him their like aura so that he could beat Rago. Um, so yeah, I mean it's an easy S. I feel like actually no, I'll put him in A. Yeah, I'll put him in A just because Um, he really doesn't have that much like development, like that much character development. I feel like, he that's a lie. He has good development. It's just that there's not like a drastic 180 that some of these other characters have. You know what I mean? Um, Masamune, I really like Masamune. He's only in the last. He's not in the first season. He's introduced in the second season, and he's a significant character in the second season. But then he kind of takes a backseat role in the third season. Mainly for that reason, I'm gonna put him in B. Um, hmm. His Beyblades are great, like Ray Striker and Blitz Striker or Unicorno. Very very good Beyblades. Both of those very cool, very marketable to the kids. Um, yeah, he just really he gets a good amount of screen time. It's just pretty difficult for me to put him. Um, nah, he might be A. He might be A. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A because he actually does have pretty good character development, where he comes in really just wanting to be the number one blader, and then he kind of just figures out that he as long as he thinks he's the number one blader, that's what matters. You know what I mean? Kiyoya is an easy S. Very very good rival to the main character. Um, man, he has some of the best battles in the series. Like he definitely has the most consistently good battles, I would argue. Subasa, it's going to be hard for me to not put all of these characters in A and S, by the way. Subasa, he really doesn't do anything in the third season. Um, Second season, he has some good development. He gets like taken over by the dark power and everything. I'll put him in A for that, and I think I might move some of the tiers around like as this continues. Um, Kenta Kenta's S for me, especially just because of the arc he has in the third season where he follows around Ryuga, pretty much becomes his protege and his successor, which I think that's amazing, especially from seeing where he started in the first season as a crybaby. I think he has really good development. Plus, I really like that he really just had Flame Sagittario for the majority of the series and didn't get the upgrade until the end. Um, you, I like you. He's funny. Um, I think I'm gonna put you in A, and I'm gonna move Subasa down to B Because as much as I like Tsubasa and I like the arc that he had, it was just a little bit boring, to be completely honest. Um, Ryuga's S. Ryuga's S. I'm not. I don't have to elaborate on that. He went from being like a menace to society at the beginning of the show to literally sacrificing himself pretty much to give Kenta like his power. Like it was crazy. It's a whole thing. Deshayan. It's gonna be really difficult for me to rank a lot of these side characters because they really don't have that many lines in the show. Um, he's a solid character. He's a solid character. His Beyblade's cool. He has a decent arc at the beginning of the third season as well. In the second season, he has a good arc. He has a good battle with Julian. Um, yeah, it's a pretty good he's a pretty good character. I just don't really there's that a lot of these characters that aren't part of the main gang. There's really just not going to be much to say about them, unfortunately. Um, Ben K. I think Ben K's B for me as well. He has some good character development where he's a bad guy at first, and then he becomes a good guy. And he's really just he follows Kiyoya. He's really he's a very determined character, which I like. Hikaru. Mm. So she's an active blader in the first season, and then she actually just gets absolutely packed by Ryuga, and pretty much she like effectively retires from Beyblade, and then she does launch her Beyblade. I think it's in Metal Masters. Like she has like one moment where she launches her Beyblade, but other than that, she's pretty much just like a secretary to Jinga's dad. Um, she can go see. Even when she was a blader, she really didn't do much to me. Like she didn't really like um I don't know. She just wasn't a very interesting character to me. It's interesting though because she was one of the few female bladers in the show. Like most of these people here are men, right? Men or boys, even if they don't look like it, which that's how anime is. But there really is that she was the only like real female blader for a while, right? Aguma. Aguma has some good development as well. Him and Deshayan had like beef, like 1,000-year-old beef between because there was like two Beyblade temples, and then they became friends in the end. Um, and he also had some good development towards the end of the series. He's B. He's B. A lot of these characters, if they only appear in one season, it's pretty difficult for me to rank them very high as well. Just because a lot of these arcs did take place over multiple seasons, which really does just boost um these characters' places in the rank in the tier list, right? Damien, if we're going based on characters, like I'm doing my best not to look at the Beyblades, right? And they're like matches. Cause Damien, if we were looking at his Beyblade and like his matches and everything, he'd probably be A. But character wise, nah, nah, nah. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. He's C. He's C. He has his entire arc in the show is in the middle to the end of the second season. Pretty much he's one of the main like bad guys that works with like the main bad guy organization. He's like the most powerful one. Pretty much he absolutely squashes this guy. He absolutely squashes this guy in his like debut match. Well, first he murks these two. First he like murks these two in like an unsanctioned battle pretty much. Then he squashes this guy in an actual sanctioned battle. Then Jinga beats him. Then he like battles with Jinga in like the streets for like half an episode. Then Kiyoya beats him, and then he's just never seen again in the show. That's his entire arc. So it's just not much to write home about. I'll put him in C though. Zio. Zio has a good character arc. He was the friend of Masamune's, like they were childhood friends, and then their friend like got an illness, so he ends up joining like the dark side, to pretty much fund his friend's treatment. And then his friend's treatment ends up being like an experiment, and it's this whole thing where Zio is like conflicted between helping Masamune and helping his friend. It's a whole thing. Blitter DJ, um, he just announces the matches. Like he doesn't really do anything else. Reggie is an interesting one. I really do want to put him in don't rank, not enough screen time. But the thing with Reggie is, again, he's one of those people who's only around for a few episodes. Jinga beats him and then he disappears, right? Um, his Beyblade is really interesting. Poison Serpent. He's one of the only people in the show to use that can use a dark move. Um, it was him and Ryu. Like Ryuga was able to use it, and he would steal the Blader's souls. But then, Reggie, this is the character's name, Reggie. He could do it, and it effectively, like, what's the word? Because this thing was his move was his Beyblade was like serpent based, but he also had the ability of like Medusa, so he could like freeze his opponents, like he could turn them into stone, which I thought was pretty interesting, and I liked his Beyblade for that. But as far as his character, his only thing was that he was just like a fiend for like destroying people's Beyblades. Like he was just a fiend for causing physical damage to the Beyblades. He murked he murked Kenta, and he murked Hyoma's probably down here. He murked this guy too. This is the first guy he murked. And then he murks these two, and then Jinga beats him, and then that's pretty much just the end of him in the show. So I'll put him in D because he does have enough screen time to like actually do something, but I feel like it's just very one dimensional. All he does is he's just like, "Oh, I like seeing you scared. I like seeing you scared. Yes, yes." And then he battles Jinga, and Jinga's literally smiling the whole time, so it really throws bro off, and he like loses because of that. Oh, Tetsuya, good character. Horrible Beyblade. I'm putting him in B. He's just a perfect comedy character. He's just a great comedy character. Um, so I just I can't hate on a good comedy character. Um, the fact that he's like his bits are that good, it brings him into A tier. Like a lot like Benkei, you could argue he's a comedy character in the later seasons when he becomes like more, uh, like once he kind of gets outclassed by like the stronger bladers. But his comedy is so funny, bro. And he's only in the first season, really. He's not really consistently in the other two seasons. Madoka, Madoka's a good character. She gets a lot of screen time. Luckily, I'll put her in A. Yeah, Madoka gets a lot of screen time. You know, she's just the helper. She did a really good job selling the toys. She had that little laptop, and it would show all the stats and why you should buy a certain Beyblade, etc. Um, Chi Yoon. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, Chi Yoon was okay. Um, his Beyblade was cool. It wasn't that great in real life. Um, did he even? I'm trying to think of his matches. He like Loki didn't win matches at all, right? Um, the only time he would win matches is if it was like not against any of the main characters. And as soon as he would go up against one of the main characters, he'd get folded. Um, oh no, I'm sorry. He beat Tsubasa, right? I think he beat Tsubasa. Beyblade Wiki. They got the legal names. Yeah. So Chiyun beats him. Wait, right? Hold on. This is like is this the summary of the battle? Yeah. So pretty much what happens is Tsubasa, he gets taken control of by the dark power, and he crashes out, and he pretty much just like eliminates himself by accident because he loses control of his power. So yeah, Chiyun really doesn't do anything in the show, unfortunately. that's gonna be the case for a lot of these characters because they are pretty much just background characters on their national team. Um, this is Jenga's dad. Hold on. All right, yeah. So this is Jenga's dad. He's a decent character, recurring character. All he really does is make announcements towards the end. I'll put him in C. He's pretty much this is his secretary. Like they're kind of in the same boat where he was a blader. He kind of was a thorn in Jinga's side for a little bit, and then he revealed himself to be his dad or whatever. And he's like the commissioner of the WBBA, which is like the organization that organizes all the Beyblade tournaments and stuff. He's pretty cool. It's just kind of difficult for me to rank characters that don't get that much screen time in general, and he doesn't even use a Beyblade in the last 2 seasons. Uh, Tobio, it's another C. A lot of these Metal Fusion characters are going to be in C tier because they really just don't do anything. Um, he's recurring. Like he has some battles in the later seasons. He comes back for the Destroyer Dome in season 3, which I think that was a really cool cameo. Like I really liked seeing him back. Um, but yeah, he doesn't really do anything of note. Sora. Sora's D. He doesn't get enough screen time. Like he genuinely has lines in 2 episodes in the entire series. In the entire series, he has 2 episodes that he has lines in. Because there's episodes where it'll show like a picture of him doing something to like imply that, oh, like here's Sora, he's doing good, right? But he only has lines in 2 episodes. So I guess we can put him in not enough screen time. Yeah. No, 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 no. He has decent development. It's just not enough. Like he had enough screen time to get D tier. Julian. Julian is B. I'm gonna move Madoka down, and I'm gonna move Subasa up. I'm also gonna move Tetsuya down. Oh, we just literally just have Team Gangan Galaxy right here. That's funny. Um, okay, yeah, I'm happy with these are not in order, by the way. Like the tiers are not in order. Just a FYI. Argo, another C. Just doesn't really. He has some good battles. He's definitely the best. He's the highest ranked out of the Garcia family. Definitely the highest ranked. Like I think the rest of the Garcias are gonna go in D because they really don't do anything. But Argo actually has significant battles. Rudero. Rudero is unfortunately also in D. Tiffy. Tiffy is in C. Busujima. He's in 1 episode. He's in 1 episode and he loses. What's her name? Lillian? She's D. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting one. Johannes. So he is a minor antagonist in the 3rd season towards the beginning of it, and his job is pretty much to find. So the way the 3rd season is there was this star fragment, right? It shattered into 10 star fragments. One of them went to the most evil Beyblade, Diablo Nemesis, and the other 9 went to the legendary Bladers, which are like all. It takes all 9 of them to stop Diablo Nemesis, right, from like destroying the world or whatever. So Johannes is trying to find all of the legendary bladers and recruit them so that they can sacrifice their star fragment power to the bad to the evil group, right? So he doesn't really serve much of a purpose in the show. Um he can go D, or yeah, he can go D. That's fine. He has like he it's part of his character that he like can't talk, but it unfortunately just hurts his ranking here. He doesn't have enough screen time. He has uh actually no, he can go D. because he has a few decent battles. Jack. Jack will go C for me at least. Yeah, Jack at least goes C for me because he's a pretty interesting character. He's just kind of like this art psychopath, and then he kind of mellows out in the third season. Dan and Reiki also go in here because they literally don't do anything in the majority of the series. Doji. All right, here's a good one. I think Doji is going to go. Yeah, I think Doji goes B for me. So I'm just looking over the list to see if I want to move anybody. And I'm also looking at what we have left. Let's just get a couple out of the way. Those. Where's the other one? There's 3 of them. Why is he here? Why are you here? Um. Oh, Yu's on here twice. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everybody that's gonna go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I threw some people in here. I'll explain them. So these two. There's a third one. I just don't think they have the third one. Like the third one just didn't make the cut onto the list, which is fine. Um, this is a weird list. There's like some characters that I'd think would be here. Like I would think Osamu would be here, unless I'm blind. But yeah, I don't see Osamu. But this guy's here instead. And then a lot of the rest of the people down there are just evil to be evil. Like they're just evil for the sake of being evil. All right. Sorry, Doji goes B. Hiyoma. Hiyoma can go C. He can go to the top of C though because he's a good character. He was our main character's like childhood friend. But he really didn't like do anything in most of the series, unfortunately. Um, Chao Shin. Chao Shin can go C. Rago can go D. He's genuinely just evil for the sake of being evil. He's the person that is able to wield the evil star fragment in season 3. So all he is he's just evil for the sake of being evil. Same with these 3. I think these three just get hired to be evil pretty much. They have some dope Beyblades though. Like these 3 have dope Beyblades. Mei Mei, you can go right next. No, she's D. She's D. Yeah, she's D. Nile. Nile is A for me. It's a hot take. Actually, no, he's not. He doesn't get enough screen time to be A. And he also does. There's Osamu. Okay, he's here. I just didn't see him. Um, yeah, no, Nile, he's a great character. I think I'm gonna move some of these people around just to kind of even out the list as well. Um, Aguma's a little high. I think Benkei can go to A. We can move Jinga to S. Like I think that's fair. He's the main character. Um, with these new terms, I think Nile can go in A. Uh, yeah. No, this is good so far. All right, Osamu. He goes C for me. He's a good comedy. He's a good comedy relief character. He's only really in the first season. Um, is this Toby? Okay, so Toby is the friend of Masamune and Zio. Like I said, he really doesn't do anything. He's evil at the end of the second season, and then he's just kind of like a very pointless, not pointless, sorry, a very chill supporting character in the third season. He goes B, or sorry, C, and then actually I'll bring Hyoma up to B because at least he's recurring and he actually contributes to the storyline. Dynamis, Dynamis is A, or excuse me, nah, Dynamis is A. Yeah, Dynamis is A. I think Julian goes up to A for me as well. Um, I forgot this guy's name. This is like Ryuga's like cousin. Ryuto. Oh, I was right. Ryuto. He doesn't really appear for that long in the series. He's a dope side character though. I'll put him in C. Um yeah, everything looks good so far. Yeah, I like the list so far. Yuki. Yuki goes A for me. He is a dope come up. He is a dope come up in the show. Uh Sophie and Wales. Yeah, they're dope. They're dope. Yeah, they also get enough screen time. I might as well put Klaus right next to them. They kind of have the same role. Um, I forget the dog's name, but he's calm. He's a C tier character. Shoot, what's this guy's name? Alexi. Alexi. Alexi's C. This guy literally doesn't get enough screen time to rank. Ziggurat. Ziggurat is a good villain. Ranking him in the he's not no, he's not on Doji's level. This is fine. Um Bao. Bao and Aguma. No, Aguma's too high, isn't he? Aguma needs to be in B. Um I'll move Ziggurat up actually. Hmm. You don't get enough screen time. C. Chris is B for sure. Okay. Yeah, these two they're some of the two of the legendary bladers from season 3. This guy's pretty decent. He can go B. No, 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 he can go C. Um you two can go right next to your sister. You do not bring anything to the show, unfortunately. This is the coach of Masamune's gym. Yeah, he just doesn't really get enough lines for me to really rank him fairly. Um I just want to see if there's anybody else that I'd want to move around. I definitely like Argo better than these three. Uh, Tetsuya being in B is kind of crazy, but he's a good comedy relief character. Uh, yeah, no, Rudero being in D is kind of disrespectful. He can go in C at least. Um, we can move Jinga's dad up to B. We can move Damien down to D, actually. We can move. Okay. No, I think this is the list. These two are duplicates. I think this is the list. So to read it off, S tier, I'll go from bottom to top. So don't rank. We've got DJ, Busujima, the Reiki brothers, gym coach, Team Desert Blaze, this guy from the one episode that gets murked by Niall. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. Rock Orso user, and then D. We've got some Metal Fusion characters that really don't do anything. Metal Fury characters that are just evil for being evil. This guy, he has no lines. She doesn't really contribute anything. He's just evil for being evil. And then these three are just also just kind of following his lead because he's their older brother. C, have some characters that do contribute to the story quite a bit. They're in more than one episode. Tobio, Tobio could Tobio and Rutaro. If anybody's moving down, it'd probably be these two because these two, of all the characters in this list, and yeah, I'll put him in D. He doesn't do enough. These two could definitely get moved down. Everybody else contributes to the show in a pretty meaningful way. B, same rules apply. Tetsuya gets carried because of his comedy relief. And then all of these other characters have decent arcs surrounding them that last for more than one episode. Is the best way I can put it. Um, A, mainly like significant side characters, or these two who aren't super significant side characters. Well, they are, but they don't appear in as many episodes as these other characters, and they're really cool. And these are literally just like the main four characters of the show, so they have to be in S automatically. But yeah, that is the tier list. And again, this is going strictly based on how I feel about the characters in the show. So I really didn't take battles into account as much. If this was based on like strength or their Beyblades, I think this list would look completely different. Like all of the legendary bladers, he would have to. If this was based on like blader strength, he would be an S. He would be an S, and he would probably be an A. But these characters are just so boring. They have such good Beyblades, but they're so boring. Um, but yeah, so this is the list. Not a bad list. That was a lot of yapping. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, that was funny. Oh man. All right. Yo, that really wore me out, bruh. Chuxie and maybe some Fortnite. More like an hour and 40 minutes of yap. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if Josh is still alive after all of that yapping. It's crazy. When does the season end? When does the season end? August 15th. When is that, like tomorrow? What's today? Oh, the new season comes out. The season comes out tomorrow. Yeah, we might have lost the script a bit. It's okay. I had fun making the tier list. It's. I'll get some clips on Chuxie. Don't worry. Or maybe I'll run into somebody that I can clip farm on here, like last time. I just want to make sure that this all works because yeah, this should work. Def got to clip the She-Hulk discussion in that moment when you saw I try to I try to sneak in the Oreo. Yeah, I definitely will. That was funny. I was like, because I knew he did not suffer, right? Like, I honestly didn't remember though. Maybe I missed the line where he said maybe I missed the part where he said he literally like is Guts' like best friend and he like literally like everything happened to him 10 times worse. I don't know. Let's try to get some. The She-Hulk discussion was funny. Um all right, let's try to see if we can get somebody on Fortnite. We'll go with the OG Oskin. I still think it's so stupid that they got rid of rarities. Like it's just everything. Like there's no like green or blue or purple skins anymore. It just looks weird in the shop now too because it's like, does it still? Yeah, like it doesn't even show that like because this used to be a green skin. That's how the price is determined. And then these like that the rarity of the skin was how the price would be determined. Which I'm not a huge fan of. What is this? Yo, these shops are always doing too much, bro. What? Who is buying this? Genuinely, who is buying this? I guess people who play the car game mode. I guess they might buy it. Oh shoot, it's a pretty dope bundle. Okay. Um, should I do duo reload or should I just do duos battle royale? I think I'm gonna do reload. I'll try. I'm gonna play one game, and if I don't get somebody talking, I'm gonna just hop on Chuxie for the rest of the night because I usually stream for about 2 hours. My stream's already been an hour and 45 minutes, so tonight's gonna be a pretty long stream just from all that yapping. I am not complaining. I'm just saying. A long stream with not much to clip, to be fair. Loki might leave if they don't have a mic. Yo! Yo, Zooted, you got a mic? Yo, Zooted, you got a mic? Yo, Zooted, you got a mic? Can you hear me? Oh no, my voice chat is cooked. Wait, can you hear me? Alright, my fault. I don't think I can hear you, but where are we going? Mark it. Alright, this man's tweaking. We're going here. I'm like pretty sure it's on my end, by the way. Oh, I don't have a gun. Oh, I don't have materials. I'm dead. So awkward. No, there's like 3 or 4 clips. Alright, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll stay optimistic. Alright, I'm just rebooting. have this. Is that yours? Alright, now you seem strapped. You're good. Oh, wrong thing. These dudes are weird, bruh. I have to figure out voice chat, to be honest. Alright. I'm sorry, bro. Have a nice night. Oops. Oh, I think voice chat. I think my voice chat's broken. It might not work. It must not work or something. Like, I must have changed the setting so that it doesn't work. Because ever since I had that other clip, it's worked. Okay, when using Fortnite's voice chat, criticism device games. Okay, I definitely just have to turn this on. I definitely have to turn that on, right? Voice reporting will be on if party chats include a player with voice reporting always on, or if a player added through looking for party. Voice reporting will also be on in all game channels. So I have to have it on always on, I think. Because everything else looks fine, right? Okay, that should be right. That should be good. That was a short game. I'm going to try to run another one just to see if this fixes it, to be honest. Hopefully it does. And I can just silently hear my PC like loading stuff. So OD. Yo, you got a mic? Swaz, do you have a mic? Swaz, do you have a mic, bro? I can't hear you. Oh, he's shaking his head. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, bro. We're gonna lock in. Oh, yeah, he's nodding. Yes, sir. Yeah, we locked in, right? I'm not that good, but you seem like you're pretty good. We'll be able to cook. All right, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? You can mark it. All right, word. I'm with it. That's true. Oh my gosh. I landed right on a pump. I. Oh damn. Okay. I have 3 shotguns. If you need one, I got you. I can drop one over. Oh no, you got one. You're good. Oh nah, that dude is horrible. That's all you, bro. I saw that. I saw that, man. Yeah, Josh, I agree with you. Oh, do you need anything? I figure we're chilling right now, but I'll appreciate it. I just got one actually, so you can hold on to it. All right, sorry. So to get this straight, you can hear me, but you just don't have a mic, correct? Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure if I get into another game, people will be able to hear me. There's footsteps over here, by the way. 2 of them. One hit, 40 white. One's dead. The other one's low, 60 health. Nice. All right, now I can use that big pot. Now I can use that big pot. I got hit. Appreciate it. Solid. Solid start. I heard some shots, like east-ish. If you want to pull up on them. I didn't see anybody. I saw the little visuals. Can see what's going on. Oh, a llama. Here, I can grab there's only 2. Do you need anything? You chilling? Alright, word. Wanna pull let's pull up on these shots over here. I see them faintly. Oh yo, gliding yeah, landing in the tree. Wait, landing in the tree? Over here, yeah, you see him. Oh yeah, you got a FAMAS? Yeah, sure. Crack his shit. Alright, I'm pushing. He's not real, Alright, that took too long. Thank you. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you, Pookie. Yeah, that I don't want to talk about how long it took me to kill bro. We're good though. One might say I'm washed. This weird waddle that's in between a walk and a run still throws me off. They made the animation look a little bit better though. It used to look really stupid. Ay ay ay. Oh. Oh nah, he picked the wrong ones. Nah, let's jump him. Let's jump him, Swaz. Let's jump him. He picked the wrong one. Correct. He picked the wrong one. His teammate's over there, I think. I'm on height with him. There's two of them. It's a different team. I'm backing up. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm not as confident in my abilities as I may have let on. I'm gonna hold down. Okay, yeah, you respawned. Perfect. I have minis for you if you can land where I am. I'm just kind of letting those other two teams fight. Shit. Wait. It's alright. Oh, you have two bigs. Perfect. Oh, shit! He went up. Wait. Dead. I dropped. Alright, I'm with you, yeah. Good looks. I couldn't finish my elim. I just got landed. Oh, on the other building. This is gonna be a hectic circle. Oh my gosh. Yes, W pot shots at the W third party. Oh! I got jump scared. There was a sniper looking at me. Broke shield on one of them. In this box. Oh, he's so low. He's so low. Yeah, that guy's really low. Focus. Oh my gosh, I sold. Good looks. Oh shit, they reload. The revive is quick. The heck? Do you have any white heals? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we're getting pushed. We're getting pushed. Nice, nice. Finish him, finish him. Nice. Teammates are building up. Should be able to get it. Nice. I'm gonna try to pop some bandages. He's right here, he's right here. Watch this team. Nice. Good stuff. We can circle too. We can chill for a sec. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Do you want to play it more passively here, or do you want to... Sorry, I don't know what that means. Alright, you want to push people? wait. Do an emote if you want to push people. Okay, you want to do an emote if you want to hide and play it passive for now. All right. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Just kind of looking around here for some better loot. This one's only has 4. Oh, Storm's on our back. Just a heads up, we can make our way over. I'm so sorry. I missed. I might have just sold the game. Thank you. Oh, that was a rough one. All right. I'm going for this big pot. Oh no, you good? Are you lagging? Shit. Oh, he lagged out of the game, I think. Oh man, all right. It appears as though I have to lock in. Oh my gosh. We might be able to clutch this up. Oops. Let's go! This is my game to win. Whew. I forgot to plug my channel. I mean, he lagged out, so I didn't really expect him to. You know, it is what it is. I really can't afford to give up high ground here. Nice. Let's go. Little dub. Do I have any unlicensed emotes? I don't think I do. I don't have any unlicensed emotes. Yo, that's a good W though. I wish bro had a mic. I could have shared the moment with him. Oh well. Alright. So yeah, I saw you said maybe there's a mics only mode. Could try look for party feature. That's what. So looking for a party. That's what I've been doing. Like if I just do fill, that's how it works. Like it just finds me a teammate. And yeah, I wish there was a mics only mode, but that guy said he could hear me. He just didn't have a mic. To be fair. Do I try one more? Nah. I'll end it on a dub. I'll end it on a dub. We'll get some Chuxie gameplay in. Because I actually made a groundbreaking discovery as to why I wasn't progressing in that game. But there's a different feature, I think. I'll figure it out next time. I'll figure it out on Sunday's stream. Because I've been streaming for over 2 hours. Specifically for finding lobby friends. Oh yeah, I mean I could go in Party Royale. I mean that game was weird though. I'll figure it out, to be honest. I might have just gotten lucky that one. Maybe it was just maybe it depends on the game mode I play. All right. Shoot. I loaded into the shit a little too casually. All right, so this is the revelation I made. You have to search these. You have to hold on. I'll show you. You have to spam F, and this is like crucial to the game. Oh! Reload! Reload! Oh no, there's more than one! Alright, so yeah, the discovery that I had made is that you have to capture the eggs. And then it seems like there's like a little boss battle that goes with it. So I'm actually... I don't know where that came from. Bro, I already did all this. Can I not go back? Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of lame. I actually have to backtrack to where the other egg was. Because I have to capture it or whatever. Can this go faster? I'm gonna get jump scared, bro. Ooh. Ooh! Weave! Got him. Weave! Weave! Alright. I think we're good. Alright, see, so that's 1 of 6. What the... Oh, nah! It was one of those... Why can't I jump? Why isn't there a jump button, bruh? Oh my gosh. Do I have to capture the egg again, bro? Where did it spawn me back? Like, did I already capture that egg? I'm lost. Okay, this is back to where I was. So did I already capture the egg? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, so I already got the egg. Alright. Alright, yeah, I already seen all this. Alright. You're not scaring me again, bro. Alright, so now I gotta lock in and get this one. Come on. Stick it! Stick it! Stick it! Stick it! Stick it! Watch out! Are you good? Who next? Who next? How are you not dead? Oh, shoot. Alright. I have to make sure I'm not backtracking. Alright, and get your scream out. Oh, she didn't even scream that time. Oh, I already capped the... Oh, I already capped... Oh, no, I didn't. Because I died. I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to edge it. Okay, and they should come. Got him. Who's next? Oh, I didn't mean to turn the light off. Reload. I keep hitting the wrong key. Yes. Oh, there's somebody else? Okay. Get our bread. Stack that cheddar. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good to cap this, John. Oh, it saves your progress too? Oh, shoot. Wait, I think she's about to... Oh, there's a key. There's a key. There's a key. Nice. Alright. Now, this is where it gets real again. Where's passage 2 again? Please don't jump me. We're good. Oh! Weave! Us! 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 Alright. Is that all you got? What is that noise? Is that like water droplets or something? I really do not like that noise. Diary. Oh, this is that one girl. This is that. That's the alien girl. Yo, I really do not like that noise. Is that my footsteps? Yeah, fuck out the way. Do you want smoke too? Alright, alright, alright! Pack the fuck up. X-ray room. It's locked. Okay, it doesn't even give me a... Did this room give me a prompt? CT room. Can I exit? Oh, this is the next place to go. Okay. So I gotta go up this hallway then. Bro, I do not like how much, like, viewage I have, like... I much prefer to have, like, tunnel vision in this type of game. There's, like, way too big... Ah! What the heck?! There's way too big of an opportunity for something to sneak up behind me and pack me up. Oh my gosh. Ah! Bro. Where did I even respawn? Oh, is this the door I just went in? Alright, this is where I just went in. Let me try going in again and see what happens. Wait. Alright, jump scare, right? Jump scare? Alright, I got the ammo. Was this not the room I was just in that I got jump scared? Oh nah. Oh nah. Bro, not another mat. 1 plus 2 plus 99 plus 100? 102. 202. 202. 1 plus 2 plus 9. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. 1 plus 2 plus 3? What does this mean? Oh, is it 3 dots? 1 plus 2 plus 99 plus 100. So that's 105 or 205. Am I cooked? 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus dot dot dot. Is there a clue? Do you have a clue on your backpack? Oh, she's got the jam sport. 1 plus 2 plus dot 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 plus 99 plus 100. Oh, is it? Oh, wait. 1 plus 2 is 3. So if it was 3, it'd be 105. Yeah, what? Was I supposed to, like, know a clue out there or something? You're not being helpful at all. You're genuinely not being helpful at all. Like, you don't have any clues on you whatsoever. I hope you know it's also rude to point like that. Like, what? 1 plus 2 plus blank plus 99 plus 100. What am I missing? Ah! Alright, I'm not going in there again. I'm not going in there again. It was in there. That's where I went. Okay, she got packed. I have a feeling that there was a note that I was supposed to read in here before I answered that prompt. Oh, and I gotta find the mannequin. I remember this part. I remember this puzzle. No, no, no. Oh my gosh, yes! I just saw another. I have to replace the rest of her body parts. What else is she missing? She's missing one of her legs, one of her arms, and their head. Chill. Wait, is there a clue on here? Oh, this is another. This is a different one. Hospital officials tried to cover up entries. Oh my gosh. Oh! Got him! And that dress is ugly. And that dress is ugly. Pack him up. Let's get another. Let's find another mannequin part. Oh, hell nah. I am not trying to go down there. I'm gonna have to, but I am not trying to go down there. There's nothing of use in there. Okay, should I go over here or should I go down there first? I'm gonna go down here first. Chill, chill. Oh, it's one of the eggs. Oh my god. Ah! My gosh. Alright. I'm not gonna go down there yet. We'll get some ammo, but my gut's telling me that I can't go down there yet. It's just a gut feeling. Back up, bruh. Who else? Who next? Who next? In the stall with it? Nah. Alright. Oh, body. Is this a body part? Oh, it's a coin. Alright, that's not somewhere I can go. You're giving me hella ammo. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going in. It's giving I'm gonna get trapped in here and killed. Alright. Oh! My aim is horrible! There we go. I don't feel bad for you, bruh. Oh, there's another part. There's another mannequin part. Let's go. Nice. Give me that. Oh! Reload! No, 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 no. That's such a scam! How many of them were there? Bro. Nah, and it put me all the way. Oh, wait. What was the room I went in? I, like, don't remember. Oh, no, it was this room, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Weave. Alright, watch out. Weave! Oh my gosh, bro. I was close that time. Bruh. Oh, this is the room. Do I still have to get the arm? Oh my goodness. Weave. Watch out. Oh shit. Bro, she like one-tapped me. There was another body part though. I just saw it on the window right there. This is definitely gonna trigger something. Oh! Alright, I literally called it and still got scared, by the way. Okay. Nice. Alright, those are dead on. Those were shots. I ain't playing with you. How many bullets can you take? Thank you. This is no the other one? Alright, we're good. That's everybody. Alright, so now the only body part left is the mannequin's head. Right? Oh, nah. I did not. That is not a good sign. Okay. I have the arm and I have the leg. Now I just need the mannequin's head. Was I able to go in here before? I don't think there's anything in here. Some ammo. Might be another jump scare. Guess not. Okay, where could the oh, it's definitely. Oh, okay. So now we have to probably go down the stairs. Oh, maybe in here. No, we already went in here though. There wasn't anything in there. All right, I'm assuming we have to go down the stairs now. That's where the egg was. Is there anything in here besides ammo? Oh! Oh Oh my goodness. I don't remember where the original mannequin is. I think it's back here. Alright, let's give her the leg and the head and the arm. Okay, so we're just looking for the head now. And I can only assume we have to go downstairs now. Yeah, it's getting pretty late too. I think once I get past this part, I'm gonna call it a night. Pretty solid stream. More of an unorthodox stream. Alright, let's see if I get jump scared here. Okay, it appears I'm going the right way. Okay, that just didn't make the textures for that, I guess. Oh my gosh. At the bottom of the stairwell is insane. Alright, get ready. Get ready. I'm about to get pressed. Alright, here it comes. Reload, reload, reload. Nice. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Oh, this slow ass shit. Nice. One more, right? Probably. Maybe not. Okay. Not bad. Did it drop anything? I still need the mannequin's head. Reloaded. Oh! Alright, I'm missing something. Cause okay. We don't have to go down there anymore. We don't go over there. Cause she'll kill me. So I must be missing something over here then, right? Is it the math room now? Like, am I missing something? Where was the room with the math board? No way, I have to get the leg again. Oh! No way it put me all the way back here, bro. That's so annoying. Like, I already did all this. It's low-key annoying. Like, I literally already did all of this. Alright. I'm gonna give her body parts. Now, where is the head? Do I take yours? I don't take yours. What am I missing? If she jump scares me again and kills me, I'm gonna get off, by the way. It's like, I've been streaming for damn near 3 hours. This is my longest stream yet. Don't tell me I have to get the egg again. Okay, the egg's not down there anymore. That's good. No, because seriously, like, what am I missing? Please don't jump scare me. Oh! Alright. Bro, I'm not trying to do that shit again, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. Alright. I might get the legs back on off stream or something. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna call it a night. I feel like that was a pretty solid stream. A lot of yapping at the beginning. Um it was just an interesting stream. It was a pretty interesting stream. I don't know. I guess they can't all be like crazy good. Plus we gotta get the clips anyway. So I appreciate y'all popping in, and I will see you on Sunday. Sunday the 18th, 7 p.m.